everybody, and welcome to Belgium, because we are here today for another Motul Masterclass just before we get started with the 6 hours of Spa this weekend. Last time out we talked about the LMP2 engines, but this time we're going to take a look at the Hypercar engine, and where better to do that than in the Glickenhaus garage with Igor, the engine coordinator for the team. Really great to meet you. How are you?
Hello. Engine for this hypercar, it's a completely bespoke engine built from scratch for this application. It is a V8 3.5 twin turbo, so main difference between a naturally aspirated LMP2 and this one, it has turbochargers, and it is a structural engine, so the monocoque is bolted to the engine and the gearbox is bolted to the engine as well, so the load path is that without any additional frames. Oil tank is actually placed in the front of the engine.
I can see, yeah.
So it's here. We have a quick fill on the outside.
Is that for during the race?
Yeah, during the race. Pressurized bottle, and then you plug it here.
Yeah.
Normally, otherwise you do it with a machine. It's a dry sump system, so it has a scavenge pump to put everything back into the oil tank. Of course, being able to support all the components for expecting mileage, keep temperature under control, a constant viscosity over time, so it doesn't slosh too much during cornering, and it's stable in that behavior over the entire race. So if you think about 24 hours, you do a minimum amount of refills, so it's must be very capable. Basically, we are using Motul 300V in this engine. It has very, let's say, good properties to actually stick to the parts and have very low friction between parts, and then temperature, it's stabilized very well with this kind of oil. Acid recollection during combustion is also very good, and again, as I told you before, viscosity over time. It's the key feature which we really appreciate of the product.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for the explanation. That was really interesting.
Okay.
And thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.